Hello everybody, this is David D. Smith. Before I get started with this video, I want to take a second to let you guys know that I apologize if you hear this noise in my background because somebody's outside doing something. I don't know what they're doing. They can't be really doing anything because it's snow outside, but that's beside the point. In this video, you guys will be learning how I opened up a brokerage account for my son, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. Maybe show you guys the different options that you can do. In my previous video, I talked about opening an account for you, and you're going to tie your account to your child's account so that way you guys can, at least you'll be able to manage their portfolio from your portfolio real easy. You won't have to remember like, oh, they have a separate login information. It'll all be tied to your account. So first things first, you want to figure out what type of account you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and hit open account. And then from here, you have your most common, as they did in the last video. With this account, it's going to be a UTMA or UGMA. That's what I chose. They do have some other plans here for like college savings and things of that nature, but it's specifically for education, which I did not want to do for my son. I wanted it to be something where I'm stashing away money so when he gets older, he will get some money and be able to pretty much do whatever he wants to do with it. It won't have to be specifically for college or anything of that nature. With the UTMA or UGMA, it is where if you withdraw the money, it has to be towards something for the child, and you have to be able to prove that the child benefited from this, or the minor, because you're going to see a lot of minor conversation where it says like, oh, how old is the minor, things of that nature. So an example of that is my son is 6 years old right now. So in 10 years, I'm assuming he would want to be driving and he would want a car. So I could take some of the money out of this account here and put it towards a car, because that is something that is directly impacting him. If he needs, food, shelter, things of that nature, it's the same thing. You can also open up trust for your children on here, but I'm not too into trust and stuff yet. So I'm going through and I want to be able to trade stocks for him, hold stocks, things of that nature, invest the dividends, all of that wonderful stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and go to UTMA. As you see right here, you become a custodian, excuse me. And as you see, it says right here, sometimes it's used for saving, like for college and things of that nature. All assets transfer to the beneficiary at the age of termination, which is your child or whoever you're making this account for. As you see right here, it says 18 to 25, depending on the state. Here in Michigan, I believe the age is 18 unless there's some other stipulations with it, and you could change it to 21. So it varies state to state. I just left it at 18, and that was kind of a drawback for me, because I'm like at 18, let's say I get this portfolio to $1 million, I'm turning over $1 million to my son at that point. But at the same time, with me bringing him up a certain way and teaching him these things, hopefully he is financially literate and he has enough financial literacy to know, like, don't go blow all this money. You need to invest it or find different things to do with it. Maybe start a business, things of that nature. That was my one concern with it. But other than that, it's good. You guys can read up on it and read more information, find out your state laws and things of that nature. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and open up the account, and I'm just going to explain to you what it does, as I did with the other one about opening your own account. Right here, you're just creating your contact information. Sorry, that noise is getting louder. I don't know what they're doing, and it's driving me crazy. Maybe I'll have to reshoot this video. I don't know. I just wanted to get it out for you guys. So basically right here, you put your information, you go down, put the minor's information, and then you go ahead and agree to the terms and whatnot. Right here is the personal information. You put all your personal information, as like your social security number, all of that stuff. You also do that for the minor. You put your employment, and you also put the minor's employment if they are employed. Like if they're a teenager working, you put that on there as well. And that will also go in your financial information. And they'll also ask you, how are you going to fund the account? Where are the funds coming from? Is it your job? Is it an inheritance? Is it a gift? All that wonderful stuff you will go through, and you will review it. And then from there, you go ahead and you read the agreements and things of that nature, like the terms of service, all of that wonderful stuff. You agree to it. You will make an account. The user ID will be separate from your own, so you have to make another one at that point. But once you log into your main account, you will be able to link it to your accounts. So that is how you get started with opening a brokerage account for your child. Hopefully you guys find this helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you. Have a